did the Rockets blow this series?
No. No, the Rockets didn't blow the series with one game, a loss on the road. Look, the Warriors made it a series when they won the game on the road themselves, right? It's not a series until the home team loses a game. The Rockets have done that. The Warriors have not defended home court yet. They got another one coming out. And the margin of victory, sure, it shows the Rockets went bananas. They went unconscious. Excuse me, the Warriors did, and the Rockets didn't show up. Yes, Stephen A., that's what it shows. Counts for exactly one win. The Rockets win game 4 by a single point. It's a wash. So no, obviously not. The Rockets didn't blow the series in game 3 on the road, a 2-1 series.
Well, I'm not accusing them of blowing the series because you got to remember, I've got them winning. I've got them losing anyway. You're the one that has the Rockets winning. I've got them losing. The bottom line is not only do I have them losing, I have them losing in 6 games. And if you remember, I said Golden State would steal one of the games in Houston. They'd protect their home court. They'd lose game 5 in Houston. Then they'd come back to the Oracle and close it out in 6 games. Because if you're anybody watching Houston this year, particularly with that hostile crowd in H-Town, you do not want a game 7 in Houston if you're the Golden State Warriors. Having said all of that, here's where I think the Golden State Warriors made their mistake. I'm sorry, the Rockets made their mistake to the point where as far as I'm concerned, they are officially on the brink of elimination. Because you lose game 4, it's over. It's just that simple to me. They are officially on the brink of elimination. Chris Paul was absolutely awful in the first half, 1 for 7 shooting, just 3 points. You're on Golden State's home turf. You know they're coming at you. You've got to be ready to ball in that first half better than he was. That was problematic. But the real issue here is that they allowed Steph Curry to find his rhythm. Max Kellerman, watching him near courtside, looking at him play in the first half, he was still tentative because his shot wasn't falling. It got to a point where there were 2 or 3 occasions where he actually passed up jump shots, trying to drive into the lane and ultimately looking for somebody else because he had lost confidence in his shot. Yet somehow, some way, the third quarter comes and he explodes, hitting all 7 of his shots. It's not that they lost, it's how they lost. The worst thing that they could have possibly done is let Steph Curry get hot. He's an incredible front runner. When things are going well, nobody is capable of burying you quicker than he is. And that's what happened yesterday, and that's what I saw. So I look at the Houston Rockets. No, the series is not over. But they are on the brink of elimination officially because they cannot lose game 4 and win this series. It's that simple to me.
Well, listen, game 4s are generally pivotal games, Stephen A. There's no difference here. Obviously, if you fall down 3-1 to the Golden State Warriors, to the 73-win team that added KD and then promptly won a championship and then brought back the same crew, basically, yeah, it ain't looking good. You ain't going down 3-1 and winning. But that's game 4s generally. You know, if it's 2-1, which many series are at this point, then game 4 is pivotal, and there's no difference here. The Rockets clearly cannot afford to lose, and that makes me believe that we will see the best version of these Rockets. They got punched in the mouth at Golden State when the series moved there. They clearly weren't ready. They didn't show up. But Stephen A., the idea that they got blown out, that is typical of modern NBA basketball. Because of all the threes, because of the way the score can change quickly or can increase quickly when your shooters get hot, we see this a bunch now. A team loses by 20 points on Monday, comes back Wednesday and wins by 20, or in this case, 40. It happens that way. Also, you see teams saying, all right, fine, we lost today. We're going to live to fight another day. You know, confronted with a superior force, they retreat temporarily. And that's also what we may have seen. So sure, the Rockets are in a must-win game, game 4. But that don't mean the series is over, because if they must win and they win, then they can win the whole thing, Stephen A.